Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lauren Nelson, and I'd like to welcome you to Stadium High School's 2016 commencement ceremony. This ceremony is a celebration of the culmination of 12+ years of study for the students who will walk across the stage today. Each graduate deserves to enter the ceremony and receive his or her diploma with the full attention and respect of the audience. Each speaker, musical group, and performer deserves the same respect. Also, please remember to turn off the ringers on your cell phones and pagers. We understand that you are proud of your graduate and are excited for them today. However, out of respect for all graduates and families during this important occasion, please refrain from shouting out, whistling, using noisemakers, and/or throwing objects during the processional, ceremony, and recessional. At this time, please stand while we welcome our dignitaries, staff, and the graduating class of 2016.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Senior performers, please take your places at this time with your ensembles. Please remain standing for the posting of the colors by Stadium's NJROTC and while our stadium choir sings the national anthem. Please welcome to the stage ASB President Darren Yeun and Senior Class President Robbie Bernovich. And please be seated.
Hello. I guess this is my dissertation. Homie, this stuff is basic. Welcome to graduation. All right. I'd like to rewind to 2012 and slowly revisit everything that has happened throughout our high school career, and I'll provide some insight. One of my favorite points of 2012 was the replacement refs. The most infamous call being the one in the Seahawks Monday night game. Some people claim Golden Tate did not catch the ball, but it seemed pretty cut and dry to me. Anyways, obviously, everybody makes mistakes, and the refs might have made one, but life goes on. Another good moment was when Linsanity took place. Jeremy Lin had been cut from 2 different teams, but he had signed with the Knicks because the Knicks sucked, and they still do. Anyways, Lin thrived in the NBA. He was the first Asian American to do so. Yao Ming is Chinese. He even dropped 38 against the Lakers. We can learn a lot from Lin, not only because he's a Harvard grad, but because he never gave up on his dream. Other good stuff to happen in 2012 included Kendrick dropping Good Kid, Mad City, Tarantino's Django Unchained, oh, and Gangnam Style, still don't know how to say it, but that came out. If you ever bump that, you crazy. At this point in the season, the Mariners were 27-35, and Hector Noesi was pitching for us. Hector Noesi. All right, 2013, Iron Bowl. Alabama has a chance to win it with the 57-yard field goal attempt. However, the kick falls short, and the Auburn player catches it and runs it back 109 yards for a touchdown. Moral of the story, Alabama kickers suck. That's it. 2013, Earl came out with Doris. That was tight. Martin Scorsese's film Wolf of Wall Street was one of the best movies of the year. I hope we all get as rich as they did, and you can decide what other part of their lifestyles you want to take part in. Harlem Shake was a big deal. I kind of remember Stadium doing one of those in like the courtyard. I don't know if we did we? It's kind of embarrassing, guys. All right, Mariners' record was 28-37. 2014, Richard Sherman's famous rant took place. Seahawks won the Super Bowl. The point being, if you're going to talk trash, make sure you can back it up. Much like Hoop There It Is and YSW does. 2014, Luis Suarez bit Cellini in the World Cup, and Germany destroyed everyone else. All right, lots of good movies hit the big screens. Guardians of Galaxy, Interstellar, Lego Movie. Don't sleep on it. Foxcatcher almost came out. I still think it's a comedy because Steve Carell is in it, but I don't know. Flying Lotus, Schoolboy Q, and Mac DeMarco all came out with new albums. Unfortunately, so did J. Cole. No, I don't want to hear it. He's terrible. All right. Flappy Bird was the big game to hit the App Store, although it was eventually removed because of how much distress it caused. But I have it saved on iCloud, so what's up? Mariners were 34-30. Pretty good. All right, 2015. Mayweather versus Pacquiao. One of the dumbest and most boring fights ever. Rest in peace, Muhammad Ali. Jordan Spieth won the Masters and the US Open, the latter of which took place at Chambers Bay. American Pharoah won the Triple Crown. It was also a good year for movies. Hateful Eight, Revenant, and Jurassic World. It was even a better year for music. We got albums from Kendrick, Earl, and Vince. Unfortunately, Drake came out with a few really soft mixtapes, per usual, and Chance's album sucked too. 2015 also saw a lot of new dance moves, most of which are dead now. It should stay that way. There was also the dispute over that color of that dress. I don't know what that was about. SNL celebrated its 40th season. It's not that funny anymore, though. Mariners were 27-32. All right, 2016. We said lots of goodbyes to greatness. A lot has happened, but I'd like to focus on the future. The Mariners are 33-27. This could be the breakout season. The fact that it coincides with us breaking out of high school cannot be considered a coincidence. It's big. I'd like to finish by shouting out my friends, my family, my dogs Penny, Lucy, my cat Cleo, and of course my teammates, Hoop There It Is and YSW. But really, how about them Mariners? Thank you.
Good evening, and welcome friends, families, alumni, staff, dignitaries, and the class of 2016! I would like to send a special thank you to my family and especially to my parents, So Paul and Samantha Yeun, for nurturing me with righteous values of life. My name is Darren Yeun, ASB President of Stadium High School. I am deeply gratified to be able to stand here before you today to send off this illustrious class of 2016. Class of 2016, the process we have endured is nothing short of notable, explaining why we have the privilege of walking on stage today and allowing ourselves to commence into the milestones of our lives. I would like to deviate for a moment to direct your attention to the world that we are about to propel ourselves into. As we take a glance through one of the most accessible means of observation, we can see pictures of that same little green frog drinking his cup of tea to a different caption. We see a looping 6-second video of the lit portion of Chance's concert. A caveman SpongeBob reacting to various unfortunate real-world scenarios. And a 30-second video of Finesse flailing to the sound of a posse screaming the words, "Yeah!" Yes, you may realize I'm talking about our beloved Twitter. Now Twitter, I expect compensation for this publicity. As we go on through our news feeds, past the repetitive memes and the updates of one's OOTD, we suddenly reach some posts that initiate some feelings of distress. We have come across the dreaded tweet. For those of you who do not know, this is defined as a public argument, beef, via Twitter tweets, according to Urban Dictionary. We continue to scroll and stumble upon the facetious words, "Pray for our generation." At this point, some of you scroll past it, failing to give it another thought. But at this day and age, it becomes far too common. We dismiss this detrimental outlook. It is too common. We realize someone is sitting back with their popcorn and watching the collapse of relationships and the divide of the community this energy spurs. These views make me think back to an interview of Sir Bryson Hall II, otherwise known as rapper Logic, who states, "I think it's funny, we live in an era in time where peace, love, and positivity is considered corny or whack. Many of us cringe to the sight of heinousness and choose to ignore it, wishing we may come across something that may give us hope. Hope that our generation will develop intellectually and spiritually. Hope that we may find a light in which we may unite to combat forces that drive us apart. Among this group of people who earlier stood before me, I see this hope healthily dwells inside them. In many of us, the spirit lays dormant, waiting for the right time to reveal itself. In many of us, the spirit begins to bud and blossom. In many of us, we have let it free. We let it thrive and prosper as we follow it to the place in which we find our purpose. This place we find lives to foster the meanings of love in which we carry throughout our lives and where we live our journey in leaps and bounds, only to pick up those that we find taking a seat off to the side along the way. In this place, with these groups of people, I see understanding, civility, empathy that establishes our civil activists, Here we see the brilliance and intellectual capacity of the select few who pioneer our STEM fields, and in combination of many others, we have the genius, courage, fervor of those who choose to take the path less traveled. By this time, we have scrolled down, and the gray clouds begin to disperse. And we think, the world isn't so bad, while the video of the heroic dog brings us to tears, and the accounts of feminism and social and civil equality begin to appear. We look to see who retweeted this, who posted this. Who is it that embodies this positivity, compassion, and hope? These people that I speak of in this phase of growth sit here in these chairs, eager to pursue their goals and achieve their dreams. This is Stadium High School's class of 2016. So, as we continue to strive for our own agendas and the reality that welcomes us with open arms, I ask we continue to progress. I ask we continue with our ideals and with our consideration of others. Of course, I'm going to ask you to stay grounded. But lastly, before you proceed into the rest of your lives, I ask you to proceed with passion, proceed with kindness, and proceed with heart 2016.
Thank you, Robbie and Darren. Now please welcome our Stadium Concert Chorale under the direction of Kristen Emmert and Matthew Underwood. Thank you for that performance. At this time, it's my honor to present Stadium's top 20. Students, make your ways to the stage. Our top 20 students have earned the 20 highest cumulative GPAs for the class of 2016. They have each prepared a few words for you to remember them by.
Hi, my name is Grace Elliott, and I'm going to UW Seattle, and my quote is by Edward Abbey. May your trails be crooked, winding, and dangerous, leading to the most amazing view.
My name is Thomas Harris, and I'm going to Whitman College. My quote is by Isaac Asimov. If knowledge can create problems, it is not through ignorance that we can solve them.
Hi everyone, my name is Kylie Lensegrav. I will be going to Washington State University in the fall, and my quote is by an unknown author. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. Go Cougs!
Good evening, my name is Andrew Vo, and I will be attending the University of Washington in Seattle next year. I will be quoting an anonymous author. I hope your dreams take you to the corners of your smiles, to the highest of your hopes, to the windows of your opportunity, and to the most special places your heart has ever known. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mark Hogblum. I'm going to Washington State University next year, and my quote is by Paul Walker. And as he said, the only thing that matters in life is that your friends and family are happy and healthy, and everything else is just sprinkles on the sundae.
My name is Taylor Gherkin, and next year I will be attending Gonzaga University. My quote is from Abigail Adams. Learning is not obtained by chance. It must be sought for with ardor and attended to with diligence.
Hi, I'm Jacob David, and I'll be attending Cal Poly next year. And my quote is by J. Cole, who said, "Anything is possible. You gotta dream like you never seen obstacles."
Hi, I'm Maddie Severson, and I'm going to UW Seattle next year. My quote is by Henry David Thoreau. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have always imagined.
My name is Jason C. I'm going to the University of Washington, Seattle next year. My quote is from John Cena. A setback is just that. It's something that sets you back. Whether or not it stops you is entirely up to you. Hashtag never give up.
Hi, I'm Emily Tao, and I'm going to UW Seattle. My quote is by Christian Kahn. In response to those who say to stop dreaming and face reality, I say, keep dreaming and make reality.
Good evening, my name is Alex Hung, and I will be going to Whitman College next year. And my quote comes from my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who once said, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashley Wood, and I'm going to Chapman University next year. My quote is by Walt Disney. The secret of making dreams come true can be summarized in 4 C's. These are curiosity, confidence, courage, and constancy. The greatest of these is confidence.
Hi, my name is Christy Williams, and I'll be attending Cal State Long Beach next year. And my quote is by Derek Shepard. There are moments that in a split second, your life changes forever, and before you know it, you're somewhere else.
I'm Ashley Epley. I'll be going to the University of Pittsburgh next year. My quote is by Bill and Ted: "Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes."
Hi, I'm Leah Falk. This fall I have a one-way ticket to London, so I'm doing that. My quote is from Winnie the Pooh: "Life is a journey to be experienced, not a problem to be solved."
I'm Sophia Nelson, and I'll be going to the University of Washington. And my quote is by Maya Angelou: "Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it."
My name is Sienna Miller. I'll be attending Seattle University next year, and my quote is from Harper Lee: "As you grow up, always tell the truth, do no harm to others, and don't think you are the most important being on earth. Rich or poor, you then can look anyone in the eye and say, 'I am probably no better than you, but I am certainly your equal.'"
I'm Jared Kern. I'll be attending University of Washington in the fall. And my quote comes from one of my professors shortly before their retirement. And what he said was, "Your time at this school will prove that knowledge can only carry you so far. It's up to you to take the first step. Keep moving forward." That's from Professor Ozpin. Thank you.
My name is Tyler Mick, and I will be attending the University of Puget Sound next year. And my quote, in the words of Michelangelo, is, "The greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we reach it."
Good evening. My name is Kristina Tanis, and I have been an English teacher at Stadium High School for the past 7 years, as well as the class of 2016 ASB advisor for the past year. Although my time at Stadium has been relatively short, I can say without hesitation that this graduating class has produced some of the best and brightest students that I have ever had the pleasure of working with. Tonight, I would like to take a few moments to pay special attention to this year's senior ASB class and cabinet members. Each and every one of them has worked tirelessly to make your time at Stadium as fun and memorable as possible. It has been both gratifying and inspiring for me to see them take on community service projects, assemblies, fundraisers, and dances with such a high level of dedication and creativity. They have consistently served as positive role models for their peers, and I am convinced that each and every one of them will continue into the next chapter of their lives with the same compassion, commitment, and drive that I've seen from them throughout high school. At this time, I'm going to ask the senior ASB class and cabinet members to stand and remain standing as I call their names. Please hold all applause until the end. Senior class officers: Robbie Bernovich, President; Catherine Caldwell, Vice President; Mohammed Diawara, Treasurer; Kira Craig, Secretary; Senior class Senators Ruby Lamke, Lauren Wolf, Connor Coleman Howell, and Sega Kaposhi; and our Senior Cabinet President Darren Yeun, Vice President Eve Rivera, Secretary Mia Ortiz, and Junior Kaylee Allen, Treasurer. Please join me in a round of applause for all of their efforts. Thank you. You may be seated. It is also my great honor to present the Faculty Inspiration Award to a couple of outstanding seniors as nominated by this year's Stadium faculty. This award has the unique distinction of being the only one given at graduation. Tonight's recipients will receive a commemorative plaque and also have their names engraved on a perpetual plaque displayed at Stadium for years to come. During their time at Stadium, these two individuals have been a consistent source of inspiration for their peers and teachers, encouraging each and every one of us to live a life full of compassion and joy and to remain focused and gracious in the face of hardships and setbacks. I can't think of two more deserving students for this award than Sega Kaposhi and Jason White. Please come forward and receive your awards. Congratulations, class of 2016, you've earned it.
So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Shannon Marshall. And I've had the pleasure of filling in for the last month or so for our principal, Kevin Ikeda. And it is, I say this to our class of 2016 from the bottom of my heart. Serving you for all of these years has been one of the greatest pleasures that I've ever gotten to do. You are such an exceptional class, and I'm truly going to miss you. But right now I want to read some words that Mr. Ikeda prepared for you before he left. Congratulations, class of 2016. Going through my condition has allowed me to reflect on life. Beyond my family, you have been my life. My goal is that all of you take the skills you acquired through school and apply them to a life of learning, curious discovery, passion, and love. I was born in 1961, and I still have life in me. There will be an end date, but between those dates, there is a dash. The dash represents your life here and now. Go out there and define your dash. I am very proud of all of you. From the school board, Superintendent Santorno, stadium staff, and administration, parents, friends, and community. It's been an awesome 4-year ride. You are now moving into the role of a lifetime Tiger. Congratulations to all of you. Go Tigers, Kevin Ikeda. And it is now my distinct honor to say, by the authority vested in me by the state of Washington, I certify that this graduating class of Stadium High School has met the credit requirements as stipulated by the state of Washington and Tacoma School District Number 10. And as such, I hereby present the class of 2016 to the Superintendent of Tacoma Public Schools, Carla Santorno.
Congratulations, Stadium Tigers. Your participation here today shows grit, perseverance, and talent. You are remarkable, and we are so proud of you. Do not underestimate the power of this incredible journey you have begun. High school graduation is an extraordinary accomplishment, and it's a critical step toward the life you get to lead. So if you look at this journey as following a path, then know there's no straight line to success. It's bumpy, it's crooked. Sometimes you will move quickly, and other times you will go very slowly. But remember, the line is important. You'll learn important things from every part of it. Take risks, because those new lines always bring depth. And finally, in the words of my favorite graduation speaker, Ellen DeGeneres, follow your passion, stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path. By all means, take that. Congratulations. We can't wait to see what you do next. With the assurance of Principal Kevin Aketa and Interim Principal Shannon Marshall that the Stadium High School class of 2016 has met the requirements for graduation, it is my pleasure to present the class of 2016 to School Board Member President Director Karen Vialle for graduation. Congratulations.
Who's going to fix that German seat? Okay, great. Your program says that Director Cobb was going to do what I'm doing tonight, and she is ill and unable to be here and is very disappointed in the fact that she cannot pronounce this class. But I am very happy that I have that opportunity. I want to talk to you a little bit tonight about what your responsibilities will be once you're out of this school and go into society. About 4 or 5 months ago, a whole bunch of us who are old and gray-haired people who graduated from Stadium, Wilson, and Lincoln in the year 1961 got together. And we got together to talk about our community and where we are. Wilson was a relatively new school, and I was a part of that class of 61. People across the community talk about what an amazing group of people came out of those 3 classes. And I think we came out of those 3 classes because we were challenged and we were a part of a generation whose dads and uncles went off, fought a great war, and came back and told us what our responsibilities were as we grew up. We were challenged by a brilliant young president who was taken from us far too early, John Kennedy, when he said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." And that's what Darren did such a beautiful job. It's what I wanted to just make a few comments to you and your generation. As of about a couple months ago, you were deemed to be a new generation. The day of the millennials is over. It's now your turn. And what that means is that the next how many years, and I like Mr. Aketa still, I was born in 1943 and my dash is still going on. Thank you, and I want your dash to continue and to begin as to how you define yourself. But what I'm going to ask you to do, you are a very talented and outstanding group of young people across this city. You are a generation that has already shown an incredible interest in social justice and intellectual freedom. It will be upon your generation, when you have finished your academic careers and whatever you choose to do and have achieved where you want to be, is individuals, do not forget that you are a part of a larger group called human beings. And what that means is you need to take those gifts and talents and do as we were asked to do and give those back to your community. The future of America may rest upon your shoulders. You are the generation that in 28 years there will be no majorities, and that means that you must learn to love, respect, and honor each other and weave a new social fabric for America that I hope, and I have confidence in you, that we will finally achieve the American dream envisioned by our founding fathers, that of equity for all Americans. So, From the class of 61 to the class of 2016, 55 years, and 55 years from now, I hope you can look back and say, I did well and we did well, as we are able to do this year, as our 3 high schools will celebrate our anniversary, that we, with clarity and determination and vision, stepped forward and truly made our community a better place. God bless all of you as you go on this amazing journey called life, as Mr. Aketa said. And you, I will tell you, of my 73 years on earth, don't be afraid to fail, because you're going to learn an awful lot more from, as my son put it, your screw-ups than you will from your successes. And build on those, and I am so happy to be able to say, with the authority vested in me by the state of Washington, I do hereby pronounce this very special class of Stadium High School of 2016 graduated. God bless all of you.
Gray gowns, please take your positions. It is time to award the diplomas.
It's down there. Hold on. Grace Elliott.
Thomas Harris.
Ethan Musselman.
Lane Perkins.
Alex Dent.
Claire Rich.
Madison Davis.
Sarah Robinson.
Teng Hong Hung.
Andrew Vo.
Jason C.
Chloe Gallen.
Jesus Acosta.
Taylor Gherkin.
Chase Darlington.
Madison Severson.
Ryan No.
Darren Yeun.
Jacob David.
Lauren Wolf.
Braden Schmunk.
Robbie Bernovich.
Carter Steele.
Connor Howell.
Kylie Lensegrav.
Taylor Nelson.
Emma Lynch.
Emily Tao.
Maggie Eklund.
Ashley Wood.
Jane Overmars.
Lily Williams.
Kira Craig.
Ashley Epley.
Christy Williams.
Sophia Nelson.
Tyler Mick.
Micah Galloway.
Ruby Lampkey.
Jordan Gaiak.
Marin Amdahl.
Nicholas B. Ford.
Leah Falk.
Omar Magana.
Emma Lawson.
Alex Joseph.
Ryan Boone.
Jared Kern.
Mark Hoglum.
Ryan Sweeney.
Tanner Bunch.
Morgan Inman Long.
Marchell Price. Maddie Behrens.
David Stolik.
Sienna Miller.
Jordan Swindle.
Allegra Bowder.
Greer Brewer.
Jennifer Jarman.
Allison Ronya.
Skylar Badillo.
Jenny Scott.
Kyle Sherm.
Lauren Powell.
Michael Marr.
Catherine Caldwell.
Kat Laudadio.
Cameron Kreider.
Jordan O'Connor.
Natalia Wilcox.
Ashley Ball.
Brittany Perry.
Delaney Hudgings.
Sam Brink.
Becca Bach.
Yeah, that's my nickname, Jocko Schaefer.
Jocko Schaefer.
Saffronia Crank.
Rachel Collins.
Joshua McClurg.
Chloe Fields.
Can you say Adam Cannoli, Allegra?
Samuel
It's my childhood
Hogue.
nickname. Please, it would mean the world.
Adam Cannoli Allegro.
Seamus Grant.
Fox Markley.
Melanie Muller.
Jacob Johnson.
Eve Rivera.
Sky Dua.
Kylie Waddell.
Bridget Kennedy.
Jensen Rasmussen.
Megan Essler.
Emma Lavold.
Mohammed Diawara.
Tristan Wiley.
Jay Smith.
Zenaida Samano.
Demache Booth.
Sarah Bartholet.
Jonas Smith.
Lane Barosella.
Corbin Masterson.
Bastian Urkel.
Jacob Hinkle.
James Leong.
Nishan Sangera.
Johnner Kuchak.
Mark Lecron.
Lom Lai.
Trey Konishi.
Jordan Nelson.
Alex Capel.
Luke Byram.
Joshua Johnson.
Madison Newton.
Justin Harburg.
Sterling Talamentes.
Gabrielle Duval.
Carlo Levon.
Casey Condon.
Galina Popa.
Gabrielle Harris.
Myra Barlow.
Gwendolyn Orazda.
Michael Weinkoop.
Keith Rasmussen.
Mia Espinoza.
Noah Schneider.
Jalen O'Halloran.
Darren Sinuan.
Emma Morrison.
Nathan Wilkinson.
Taylor Hubbard.
Kyle Van Hoff.
Mia Ortiz.
Trevor Palmer.
Natalie Velez.
Alaric Tracy.
Nirasha Trashuwanit.
Alexander Arenas.
Tristan Hara.
Denon Smick.
Ashton Robertson.
Karen Rosetto.
Taylor Kindespotter.
Ashlyn Poe.
Taylor Stamolis Lee.
Jensen Winters.
Sierra Leone.
Tahira Price.
Miranda Willoughby.
Chanel Gibson.
Patricia Hultman.
Ariana White.
Sydney Gututala Rogers.
Alyssa Thomas.
Isabel Chapman.
Shelby Olson.
Neil Batia.
Zach Harris.
Solomon Wood.
Tazio Vizar.
Jack Best.
David Collins.
Xander Welt.
Ryan Resin.
Alex Work.
Alexander Williams.
Sarah Boucher.
Jada Shepard.
Sadie Pickering.
Tamar Council.
Georgia Holloway.
T. Nguyen.
Eric Awelua.
Rami Ivers.
Alu Taito.
Ellie Cummings.
Jared Dominguez.
Neve Drew.
Ismael Esparza.
Jaron Jones.
Riley Ramel.
Brandon Edelman.
Maxwell Schroeder.
Callan Peterson.
Christian Bonelli.
Jesse Von Reichbauer.
Lucas McIntosh.
Lucia Ganu.
Martha Roydal Ward.
Annie Kim.
Justin Srail.
Alyssa Holloway.
Grayson Warren.
Daria Marshall.
Jack Norris.
Sydney Nunamaker.
Derek Wong.
Saga Kaposhi.
Tren Guanghui.
Anastasia Hartshorn.
Young Huynh.
Isabel Mejia.
Justin Sean.
Darian Lopez.
Tyler Hedger.
Riley Covington.
Catherine Perdue.
Joshua Dietrich.
Emma Rodriguez.
Jade Hall.
Austin Scott.
Chase Geppert.
Christian Trujillo.
Carmel Landry.
Griffin Young.
Desiree Landry.
Bailey Miller.
Haley Briner.
Nyana Galicia DeHart.
Hannah Gassman.
Anthony Clyde.
Hannah Eklund.
Thomas Peterson.
Danae Schaffner.
Kaylin Fawcett.
Shea Cave.
Alyssa Young.
Samuel Harris.
Exani Gatas.
Nazita Kianapour.
Mason Scott.
Alex Deese.
Samantha Liu.
Warren Clark.
Jonsi Young.
Emily Tavet.
Peter Hasland.
Nikita Manglona.
Blaine Gorzak.
Alyssa Stevens.
Darren Cables.
Sophia Carino.
Andre Larson.
Dane Vaughn.
Parnell Johnson.
Anna Muwanga.
Deontay Wise.
Ermeline Hidalgo.
Melissa Lopez.
Samantha Sam.
Hung Gov.
Ashley Johnson.
Neil Gaddy.
Taya Westberg.
Ethan Olson.
Jordan Fisher.
Caleb Travers.
Aduku Aswan.
Olga Antonchuk.
Andy Pelosi.
Ashley So.
Brenda Namjuzi.
Ali Hazel.
Tarajane Murphy.
Miguel Brambila.
Nathaniel McMurrian.
Franco Corral.
Michaela Call.
Sabrina Miranda.
Vanessa Crisostomo.
Araceli Paredes.
Gabriela Nunez.
Eric Silva.
Tony Martin II.
Ayana Fuller.
Teresa Rowe.
Sania Nove.
Emily Casebeer.
Brett Wiggins.
Mariah Hernandez.
Cameron Coles.
Rachel Lulay.
Allison Martin.
Kalista Barrett.
Olivia Layson.
Elizabeth Mason.
Isabel Morgan.
Mackenzie Ferguson.
Ayana Fountain.
Miranda Downey.
Kyle Ryan.
Jacob Wardinger.
Chase Rounds.
Mia Hubner.
Rebecca Landis.
Joshua Carlson.
Deontay Jordan.
Jason White.
Jordan Hunter.
Jordan Connor.
Melise Soglum.
Connor Skager.
Papichaya Thongsifa.
Robbie Thompson.
Charity Kirkman.
Brendan Urban.
Jonathan Stowers.
Seneca Villastrigo.
Chelsea Harris.
Imani Conway.
Lene McKinney.
Monet Salahuddin.
Drake Thomas.
Raylina Parker.
Jade Hicks.
Ronald Jones.
Sarah Jasco Fisher.
Damon Thomas.
Brandon Crumbly.
Jermel Fountain.
Love Davis.
Diaka Bradley, aka Yaka. Is that it?
I'd like to welcome back to the stage Darren, Yeun, and Robbie Bernovich.
Everyone, please rise. All right, we're going to do this one together. We're going to count down from 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Graduates, please wait until the dignitaries and the staff exit the stage.